Alright everybody, back to Dark Souls. Alright, we are about to head back up the Great Tree. We're done down here in Ash Lake area. Beat the Hydra and got our dragon scales and all that good stuff. And now I kind of want to get to the Undead Asylum and get my Titanite slab. That actually sounds good to me. Maybe even some red Titanite chunks while we're at it. Now that kind of seems like a long way away, but it's not so bad with shortcuts open and stuff, as long as we can get back up this tree. Honestly, I think navigating up is actually easier than going down. Personally, it doesn't really make sense, but seems to be a whole lot faster. Getting back up there, and less dangerous. There are a few convenient ladders in place to make this a little bit easier, I guess. Assuming we can get past this first spot right here. The root likes to throw me off. Once again, tree roots are my biggest enemy. Yeah, you can overcompensate and go right off the edge right there. So, let's try a little rolling. Alright. If we can get past these killer mushrooms here, we ought to be alright. I'm not sure where the big guys went there. I know they're lurking around here somewhere. Yeah, unlike the little baby mushrooms in the forest, these guys are, wow, little jerk. These guys are pretty mad right off the top. Okay. I think I'll just completely bypass these guys. They are not worth enough souls to justify the effort in trying to kill them. Alright, they're gonna get me. Get out of here. That one guy, he's focused. He's determined. That'd be funny if they could climb ladders. That would be, yeah, that'd be something. Okay, now get up here. Now deal with these curse frogs. This is not a good time to get cursed. It's also not a good time to fall off this tree limb. I think I'm high enough to where I die by now. Okay, this mushroom, he's dedicated. He's on a mission. Get off me, man, you little jerk. Wow. I wonder if he'd have killed me with that one little punch right there. You see him swing a roundhouse at me? Wow. Alright, little dude. Actually kind of cool, really. Okay. So he's gonna camp the ladder with his poison mist. I don't really appreciate that at all. Okay, now we should find a few more frogs up here, and then we'll start finding some really, really long ladders. And they will take us most of the way back up. Actually, it's not too bad once you can get past these guys right here. Assuming you can even hit the little ninjas. Oh, wow. I totally missed that, didn't I? Alright. You can keep that to yourself, buddy. Your hot curse breath. Keep your curse breath to yourself. Go brush your teeth. Alright. Somewhere around the edge here is another ladder. It's kind of easy to miss, actually. And also, while you're looking up, looking for the ladder, be careful you don't walk right off one of the holes in the floor here. There's not too many of them, thankfully, but they are there. Not that I've ever done that, of course. Been looking up and just fallen to my death. Alright, so this ladder here, like I say, this goes up a good ways. Shows you just how far we actually came down to get here in the first place. Pretty good distance. The thing about Dark Souls, they will give you some long ladders. This is such a unique area, the way they designed this. I mean, the level design is just crazy. Now, these little random loot items you see off in the distance, they're various forms of Titanite. Okay, now this is another spot right here where the branches try to kill you. Alright, my way around this without dying, hopefully without dying, is just to try to sprint and jump over it without getting thrown off the side. Kind of a pain in the butt. Maybe there's an easier way to do that. If there is, I don't know it. Okay, getting pretty close to the end here. Close enough to where I really don't want to die right here. Almost out on one trip without making any stupid mistakes. That'll work for me. Okay, now I think we have to go through this frog room on the way out. I'm pretty sure. Taste that. I'm glad I have good curse resistance, because if I had one of those little tiny short curse bars down there, yeah, I've probably been got once or twice here. Wow. Guess it locked onto him in mid-throw. Alright, now there's a ledge. That ledge right there, there are some crystal lizards there that will drop twinkling Titanites and sometimes other Titanites. I actually got one to drop a slab once. It only happened to me once ever playing Dark Souls that I can think of. But actually one dropped a slab as item drop. I thought that was pretty cool. Wound up with 2 slabs in that one first playthrough. That was pretty nifty. I think the brittle branches with the hollow reverb sound basically echoing off the inside of the tree, I think that really adds to the scale, the feel that you're in this huge tree trunk. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're out. We're done. Now if I die right here, the worst can happen is I just get sent back to that bonfire right there. That's why I sat at it real quick. Kind of as a checkpoint, so to speak. I'm not worried about respawning anything. Everything up here is respawned anyway. And we can get out of here, alright? So let's make our way through the swamp best we can and get over there to the big Ferris wheel, the big elevator. Try to get out of here. And bad thing about this is the way I've done this so far so that I can get my maximum rewards from Knight Lautrec later is I've lost Firelink Shrine until I can get to Anor Londo and solve that problem. Get the Firekeeper's soul back, go back to Firelink, restore the Firekeeper's soul, and I can start using that bonfire again. That'll come a little later. There's a few things I want to do first. I want to do the Undead Asylum. Of course, I have to get through Sen's Fortress. Need to get down to the catacombs and just get that out of the way. I really don't like that area, but it's needed, so to speak. I think when we get down to the catacombs, we'll get our fire weapon upgraded, and we'll also go ahead and go through and try to get down to that first bonfire in the Tomb of the Giants, just to have it active so I can fast travel there later, because eventually, when I do get to Anor Londo and get through that, I'll get the Lord Vessel, which allows you to warp to some bonfires that you've explored. Major bonfires, like, you know, the Firekeeper bonfires, and one or two other. The one in the depths is a really good one, if you want to do some farming for souls and humanities, and even green Titanite and stuff like that, which won't really matter later. Green Titanite and large Titanite are available from merchants later in the game. But anyway, for souls and humanity, though, it's a great place to go back and farm whenever you need those. Oh, wow. Please don't breathe fire on me, Mr. Bug. Thank you. And now I think we'll use this bonfire as a checkpoint. Save having to use a purple moss, too. Alright, there we go. Still have my humanities intact. I think at the Undead Asylum I'll probably lose them. That's my prediction. The lower asylum demon, he has a bad habit of making it one way or another, no matter what I do, making it to where I lose all my stuff. And that's fine. I'll get a Titanite slab out of it, and that's what really matters. Like I say, I can go to the depths and just play around for a couple hours, helping people get my humanity back in a relatively short period of time. For everyone you help kill the gaping demon, you get a humanity on directly to your ticker, and then while you're waiting to get summoned, you can run back and forth and kill rats and get them to drop a few more. And so getting the humanities back is actually not too bad. I'll want to have quite a few if I want the Dark Wraith armor and all that good stuff too. So you have to give, I forget how many it is total. I know it's at least 50 total humanities to get the full set, and the Red Eye Orb, and the sword, and all that good stuff from the Dark Wraith Covenant. There's also the Chaos Fireball that you get from giving, I believe it's 30 humanities to the Chaos Covenant Firekeeper, the spider chick, the friendly one, with her little buddy there that sells spells, right? Also, I believe once you've given her 20, a shortcut unlocks once you get into Lost Islith, where you can essentially open the secret door and get straight back to the Chaos Covenant from Lost Islith. But it's not a place that I really traverse back and forth, personally. And once I've done what I need to do in Lost Islith, I'm done with that area. I have no need to go back there for anything. On one note, there is a Titanite demon there, one of the big guys that shoots the lightning at you, that does respawn. The rest of them don't respawn in the game, to the best of my knowledge, but he respawns and he drops 2 demon Titanites also. So if you want to upgrade a boss weapon, such as like Quelaag's Fury Sword, or I don't know, anything that doesn't require dragon scale that you make with a boss soul, then if you need a bunch of those, if you want to upgrade fully several of those weapons to play around with, I know a lot of the PvP guys like to use several different weapons just for funs, you know, get bored with one and they'll start playing with another and learn all the movesets and stuff. And so if you want to fully upgrade several boss weapons, that is a way to do it. And he is there specifically for farming. I don't think From Software would make an oversight such as, you know, accidentally leaving a Titanite demon that you can farm in place. I'm sure he's there for a reason. It's a little bit of a chore to get to him. You have to go through a good part of Lost Islith and get to this one bridge. Same bridge you would go through to eventually get to the secret door, I believe, that leads back to the Chaos Servant Covenant place. Anyway. Alright, so we're working our way back up here. We're going to take this elevator here and get back up to Firelink, and then we have to head to the top of this tower and sit in a bird's nest, crow's nest, and that will take us back to where we started the game, essentially. There's some stuff to be had there. There's a roof up here that holds a key, and the key is to a door at the Undead Asylum that leads to a ring, and the ring allows for fast walking, rolling, and running in sludgy stuff, like, you know, the Poison Swamp. There's a place at the bottom of Londo, which I think it's supposed to be like sticky dried blood. It's a pool of it. But anyway, you run really, really slow in it. But with this ring on, you can move at regular speed. I think it's called the Rusted Iron Ring, or something like that.
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady.
This dude's a coward.
I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
Yeah, your only regret is that you got scared and left. I believe he abandoned the priestess and the other monks down there in the Tomb of the Giants. We'll find all that out later. I believe that's the lore behind that guy. But, alright, so get up here, take this ladder. I mean, elevator, sorry. Way over here, so I can make this on the first try. I'm gonna have to go down there and mess with the skeletons right now. Sweet. Alright, now, you know, I'm going to want to have this. That's the roof with the key on it, if you haven't grabbed it yet. Alright, I want to have some blooming purple moss, red, regular purple moss, a bunch of different stuff. I don't have a blooming purple. He gives 2 twinkling titanites for a blooming purple, but you know what? Since we're just right here, we're not too far away from the merchant that actually sells those. So in fact, she sells, I believe, the red, purple, and blooming purple. Pretty sure. Let's go ahead and run up there and talk to her. She's down the little waterway up here at the top of the stairs. Might as well. There's only a couple hollows on the way. It's not a big deal. Roll, roll. Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks. Stop that. Really? Really? I can hear him going, wah! As he flies by. Alright. Got him out of the way. Let's get up here. Get a humanity, little Mr. Rat Buddy. Cheap bastard. Alright. So come down here to the end of the waterway, and we'll have my favorite merchant. You know, the VHE one. And she should, I don't know, she sells actually a few things. I have a few souls in my pocket. You know, I'm going to Undead Asylum, and I'm going to lose all this anyway. At least that's in the books. If I don't, great. But if I do, I'm not going to be disappointed. I expect to.
You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me. Are you back from your fine moss then? Plenty of it here, freshly peeled, just for you.
Oh, I love her. Yeah, she does. She sells all of them. So if you're missing any of the 3 mosses, Snuggly will give you 2 Twinkling Titanite for a blooming, then 1 each for the other kinds of moss. Not the green, though. He won't take green. You know, I may include a list of all the trade items down there in the About section for you guys, in case you're interested. I have to go find it. I mean, anyone can wiki it. It's not a big deal, but he'll take some things that you probably wouldn't think about. All right, I don't want those. I want the regular cheapo 3 soul wooden arrows. Yes, max me out on those. Love those things. Alright, anything else? You know what? I probably ought to stock up on a few of these. Let me get a few more of those and have a couple of these in my pocket. 3, let's make it at least 5. In case I make a mistake in the ghost area, I'm not going to want to have to come all the way back up here, so just go ahead and have a few ahead of time. Alright, have some more of those in case I ever want to go farm Quelaag for any reason. Alright, so whatever. Got to mess off all my souls. Now, if I die there, well, it's quite a bit of humanity to lose, but other than that, I'm good. Most of those humanities were gotten through farming Quelaag so I could get my Pyromancy glove upgraded. Actually, so it really all kind of came free anyway. Okay, notice the merchant out there, the one that was in the bottom of the depths. Now he's sitting over there, and what he does is he sells you items from certain bosses that you kill. Similar to the merchant in Majula on Dark Souls 2. This guy kind of accomplishes the same thing. I don't think he sells quite as many sets, but he'll sell some stuff. I think Dark Gwendolyn from the Dark Moon Covenant, if you decide to kill her, he'll sell her set. Maybe even her, I don't know, catalyst or wand or talisman or whatever it is that she casts her spells with. And then you have, I think if you kill whichever one of Smo and Ornstein you kill first, I think he sells the one that's left their set. Or vice versa. Maybe it's the one you kill first, that's the set that he sells. But I think, like, if you kill Smo, then he sells Ornstein's set. And if you kill Ornstein first, he sells Smo's set. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. I'm not interested in either one, to tell you the truth. Doesn't matter to me. It's easiest to kill Ornstein first and get Smo second once he gets big and giant. He's much easier to avoid. Ornstein has that jabby spear thing he does, which even if you dodge, he still sometimes gets you with it and picks you up and clowns you and blows you up and annihilates you and throws you down on the ground like a rag doll and teabags your face and kicks you out the door and talks about your mom and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I honestly prefer to kill Ornstein first. But either way, so sit in this nest for, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds, whatever. And then this cutscene starts. The crow will take you back to Undead Asylum. Alright, and when I first get there, there'll be a few zombies with torches this time, guarding the place, holding their little vigil, and I'll take care of them, then we'll go start trading with Snuggly. Now this is more time consuming than it was in Dark Souls 2, because you actually have to drop an item, quit out of the game right there, right? Then load back in, and where you left your item, your trade will be sitting there for you. First, let's get rid of these guys. They don't have a whole lot more health, but they hit a lot harder than the zombies that were here last time. Not cool. Alright. So let's see. Where's Snuggly's little perch? Nope, not that one. Up here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's a little nest out there. I've actually died trading with them because I'll press my back button too many times and wind up backstepping right off the cliff. So what I like to do is get out here and face outwards. So should I do that, worst comes to worst, I'll just backstep into that wall instead of right off the edge. That's so embarrassing. But that is also a way to, I believe, make this quick. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. That wouldn't be quick, because if you die, it puts you back at the last bonfire, and that would put me way down in the swamp. No, I'm sorry, that wouldn't be quick. That is horrible advice. Alright, but anyway, so we drop a moss here. Okay, and then we'll quit out. Like so. And when we load back in, where our moss was,
Soft.
there we have it. All right, we have Twinkling Titanite in its place. And that process needs to be repeated for each and every item. And he takes like all kinds of stuff. So maybe I'll compile a list down on the bottom and include that. And with that, I'll get out of here, enjoy the scenery a little bit, and we'll start from here with the next one. Go kill the Undead Asylum basement demon. Alright, for more Dark Souls, click the top box, and if you want to see a complete list of all my video playlists, click the bottom box, and if you want to subscribe and support the Ninja Flips, hit that button right there over my head. Just smash on it for all you're worth. Your support really means a lot. Alright, it's you guys that makes the channel grow, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.